Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy P-Funk thinking right out here in my lab. Well, I do what I do for you. I come up with another lesson for you. Oh, this is going to be a good one. I was listening to what I was on. Oh, I was watching my pastor's sermon yesterday, and I came up with the idea. And sound apropos. God blesses the cheerful giver of what? Knowledge of Him, aka sage. I give knowledge, self knowledge, knowledge of self. I be one determined, but yeah, it's also God knowledge. Let's talk about it. Right, isn't 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. You know, I give you life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You rolling through. That's what I do for you. It's rhetorical. But if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know that self and to Maya be true. All right, right thinkers, P-Funk philosophy says in all earnest, God blesses the cheerful givers of what? Knowledge of Him, aka preachers, teachers, sages, whoever you are who are giving knowledge, is God gonna take care of those. All right. Me being a spiritual philosopher, master teacher of spiritual, aka God knowledge that I obtained for myself, so I try to give it to others to help them out, and I do what I call work for God. I tell you, remember the movie, The Blues Brothers? And they said, we're on a mission from God. I used to laugh my ass off. Listen, these crazy white people. I'm on a mission from God. I ain't trying to put the band back together, but I get the concept. I watched Close to Raise the Third Con, Extraterrestrial, when it first came out, and my man Dreyfus was hell bent on building this thing. So Moses built the ark. So everybody had a mission. So yeah, and my man Side of Guru say, no, people don't want to. They don't want what, a purpose. They want a godly purpose. So yeah, I got my godly purpose. God's service are all those who are blessed for what, for the way they live and serve God. When daily. Good people are good for a reason. People who do good things, they do it for a reason. Daily. And they know why. So that's what I'm saying. I ain't gotta try to tell somebody, nah, those who know, those who don't, I can't help you. You gotta do it for yourself. But I speak from personally my experience, myself. I earn God's blessings daily. What makes you so special? No, I just do the right thing. You do the same thing, you earn yours too. That's what you got to do. I'm not doing nothing special. Okay, understand that first of all. Oh, you walk around holding it out? No, I just do the right thing. Hold myself accountable and conduct myself in the right manner. That's godly. Not, oh, praise the Lord, hold the hoop, all about God nonsense. Say how blessed I am. No, that don't get it for me. I give, I don't take. Okay, I don't owe nobody from the drug gang. I don't owe nobody from prison. I don't owe nobody from nothing I went through or did. Why? I hold my own. I'm a giver, not a taker. So I don't owe nobody nothing. Why? Nobody gave me nothing. I'm like James Brown. I don't want nobody to give me nothing. God opened me the door. I get it myself. I just take the opportunity and I take it from there. Give it to me, I take it. All right. But I'm a giver of self knowledge. That's right thing philosophy. And the goal is to what? Give others what? Knowledge of themselves so they can better themselves. I don't charge for that. I'm not just a teacher. I teach life, aka our ancient Kemetic philosophy that I live by, and that's what gets to change in your life. Why? A philosophy that you can practice, you can learn and master for yourself to know yourself. I give what I have to those who want to learn what it is I'm teaching. My life experiences along our ancient ancestors, philosophical points of view, mythology. Okay, not a religion. If you're religious, it's fine, not a problem. But I give you self-knowledge. That don't make me a preacher, but a teacher. That changes your life. I'm trying to help you for the better. You cause just like I did. It'll work for you if you practice it too. Trust me. To give means just that. To give. Most people give to what? Get something back. True givers don't expect nothing back. I don't. I give it. And most people think when you're giving something away, it's of no value. It means nothing. You give it away. It was valuable. He wouldn't give it away. The purpose to give means just that, give. But most people give to get some return. True givers give without looking for something in return. And the knowledge over the years that I personally acquired for myself, now I got the right to give that. Yes, give to anyone and anyone else who what? Who wants it, aka right thinkers. So I give what I got, what for somebody who wants it. That's all. But if you have something, again, if you have something of value that's worthy, true thing is give it away. Okay? Why? That's what you got it for. I got the knowledge to practice to live and master. Now that I've done that, I give it away every day. Okay? That's right thinkers philosophy. That's right thinkers way. To give what you have to others to help them out. What I give away every day, I live by myself. So I'm only instructing and enlightening you. I'm not throwing away something. No, my knowledge, I'm not using it. I'm not throwing it away, giving it away because I'm sharing it with other people. And what I teach is what? My way of life. I live by what I teach. I practice what I teach. Right isms are AKA my real life experiences, and I tell the user story to make my point or help the mythology to teach a lesson from one aspect to another. I'm pointing back that way. That's the bad guy. That's the bad guy. That's what not to do. He wasn't a good guy. That's not what you want to do. So I use them as examples. Okay, I tell you. And you can learn from what life lessons to what better yourself from learning by somebody else's mistake might help you avoid making it yourself. My son didn't sell drugs. My son didn't run the street. My son was no gangster. My son didn't do that nonsense. I made sure that. Why? That's not going to be good for him. It wasn't good for me. I had to find out the old-fashioned way. So I can help him avoid that scenario. That's my job as a parent. And self-knowledge isn't just given, it's lived. The purpose of you get it is to use it. Is when you live, you obtain the knowledge, you live it. That's what called wisdom. Experience is wisdom. You can't prove what you really learn until what? You use it. Reading about it, understand it, and hearing about it, understand it. If you ain't living it, what's the purpose? So that's my point. Self-knowledge needs to be lived. Reading about it, understanding about it, but not living it means you don't know it. Why? It's just imagination. It's just in your mind. It haven't materialized. It haven't manifest. That's why. Okay? And you can think you know something. And a lot of people have done that until they what? Had to look at, oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, but you thought you did. Moving on. Life is full of those kind of situations. I spent a lot of my time learning, studying my spiritual truth and living by them to what? To make sure when I give it to you, it would do what I say it do. Why? I do it myself. You can always trust a man who uses product. Back in the day, don't get high on your own supply. No, my man. No, I need to know what the hell my supply is. So I'm going to do it. I don't need the boss's advice. I was my own guinea pig. If your God-given gifts that God gave you is shared with others, that's a cheerful giver. I learn so I can live and I can teach. That's good. That's a good thing. And my calling and God given gift is me learning, teaching others what it is I know. I've been doing it all my life, from the football field of Pop Warner to UPS and the Masonic Lodge into my philosophy of right thinking. I'm still teaching and I'm still studying and learning. So I'm still living. And I share that today. I shared my drugs, I shared my money, and now I share my knowledge of God, aka self. I'm still sharing. I'm still giving. I can't sing, dance, or tell jokes. I ain't acting, but I can teach my ass off. That's what I do. That's my strong suit. What? Doing what I do, helping you. Okay? But some God given gifts aren't for you to what? Share. Why? Because it can't be taught. It's a gift that God gave you. All you can do is exhibit it. All you can do is exercise it and do your best. When you cultivate your own talent, okay, that's how it's done. But it's God given, so you can't teach what's cultivated. You can't teach what God gave you. Knowledge can be taught. So that's why I do what I do. I taught my son, okay, to think right, aka for himself, okay, and don't be led by anyone else. Nobody. If you need to got a problem, you come to me. I'm the last buck. When you got somebody who got, they got their back covered by somebody they can rely on, they going through life with a little edge. Okay, not, well, I sure hope not. I got this. I never get. I got my son up in college. I'm still preaching. He said, Dad, if I ain't got it by now, I said, my man, perfect. He's been doing fine ever since. All right. And all right, I'm wrap it up with this one. Oh, ooh, I went to this thing real fast. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did I miss something? Gotta give okay, some, yeah, I'm at the end. All right, so it is what it is. It's gonna be a quickie. All right. So I'm a cheerful giver to the point where even I can't, even me being a cheerful giver, me being at my best and always try, but one thing I can't do, I can't be God's givens. And I practice that and understand it because at my church, when it's time for offering time, when it's time to pass the plate, he said, yeah, we all reach a little deep. We all try to do what we got to do, but no matter how deep or how much you try, you can't be God givers. And I agree with that. Why? God give us talent. God give us skill. God gives us a whole lot of stuff that not monetary. Get my point? All right, so here we go. I can give you the shirt off my back, okay? And I can give you knowledge of self. Every day I do that. But I can't beat God's giving. Those are blessings. I can't do that. That's God's job. And I ain't trying to infringe on what he do. I know that. I ain't even worried about that. Why? That's his job, not mine. Mine is to teach. And what I teach, again, the segue, is the things that you yourself can do. And that's how you earn God's blessings. I just teach the concept. You gotta do the blessing. You put the work in, and God to do his job. If you do your job, he ain't gonna slouch on his end. And I remember my favorite movie, Crossroads, when he made the deal with the devil. He said, you slouched up on your end. I didn't get everything I was supposed to. He said, you got what you got, blues man. Don't be complaining to me. So the devil ain't the guy you want to make deals with. Why? You always going to come up short. But he going to want his. Remember, he wants your soul. And when you claim, when he said, I gave you my soul. After I become a famous blues man, it didn't happen. So he said, you slept up. He said, nah, man, everything life don't always go the way we want. You gotta watch that devil. He's a slick one. All right. But if you can beat him at his game, you can avoid him. All right. I outslick the devil. I play his game on him. So now he don't mess with me. He said, I ain't mess with him. Why? He hit my stuff. He done got that Egyptian shit. Now I can't touch him. Okay, let me wrap it up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in now. I'm doing my preaching routine now. I'm trying to stretch it out. I'm trying to feed the multitude. Wrap this thing up and go on to the next lesson. All right, that's all it's about. Get my lesson. Let me wrap it up. So, if you need the shirt off my back, you can get that. If you need the shoes off my feet, you can get that. But if you in need of a blessing, got to go to God for that. I don't do that. Understand that. That's knowing your limitations. Okay, I know where the buck stops with me. That's what I just tell you. If you looking for a blessing, you got to go above my pay scale. Okay, I give to others to help them, yes, but I also do to earn what God, my blessing in my life for myself. So I don't just talk about it. No, I be about it. Why? I want my blessings. That's how I get them. Be about it. Don't talk about it, and don't teaching about it. Don't get your blessings either. Okay, living it is what you got to do. That's where I stand. And wrapping it up, I know all that I give, and I give all to the best of my ability. But no matter how much and how hard I try, I can't be God's given. Hope you got the message. Hope you understand it. Just want to get it out of the way right quick. Shouldn't take that long to tell the truth anyway. And right thinkers in closing, may you all live to be 100, maybe 100 miles a day. So I've never known right thinkers who understand how God blesses the cheerful givers what of knowledge of Him